Everybody, welcome to Gentle Flow to Nidra, brought to you by Elevate Yoga in Denver, Colorado. My name is Jess, and I'll be your guide. So let's start today in a nice seat. I'm going to say sit on your bottom, legs crossed, if you are capable, which I think everyone that I can see in class is, but maybe you're watching this later and you can't do that. Sit however you want, but I'm going to cue this. So find yourself in a comfortable seat. And just notice sort of how you fall into your seat. What does your posture immediately want to go to? Maybe take away that urge to sit up really tall as we've been taught to do, and just notice where your body would fall if it could just fall. And just notice this shape without too much judgment. So there might be a little rounding of the shoulders, rounding in the low back, maybe the head's sort of falling forward. Try to take a deep breath right here. Notice where the breath goes. Try to exhale right here. And with our next inhale, we're going to go ahead and slowly start to straighten up. So we'll start to stack the shoulders over the hips. Start to reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Let the heart open a little bit. But then notice if you're really sticking out your upper rib cage and try to tuck it back in, kind of hugging things back in towards midline. Good. Now take a big breath here. And a nice exhale. Notice what feels different in your body as you sort of sit up versus as you kind of fall into a place where your body might naturally want to go. And you might find that there's some things that feel better as you sit up, and you might find that there are some things that feel kind of better when you're slouched over. One really isn't always better than the other. You don't want to be chronically slouched, but slouching is not inherently evil. Take a nice big inhale. Let the muscles of the belly release and expand. And an exhale. Feel the muscles pull back towards the spine as you press all the air out. Take another inhale as you grow through the spine. Imagine you're sinking through the hips, but growing up through the spine. Keep that link through your exhale and drop your chin to your chest. With your next inhale, go ahead and roll the right ear up to the right shoulder. Get a little stretch along the left side of the neck. And as you exhale, chin to chest. With your next inhale, left ear up to left shoulder. A little stretch along the right side of the neck. We'll just move back and forth like that. So this movement will be as quick or as slow as your breath. Exhaling as you release the chin down, letting gravity pull the head, and inhaling as you activate and roll up to either side. And you can stay right here, moving back and forth in this way, or if it feels good, you start to make some more full circles. Now you don't want to, imagine you've got maybe a golf ball, not quite the size of a tennis ball, but something right there at the nape of your neck. So you're kind of protecting that cervical spine. So you're not letting your head fall all the way back. But if you want to go into a full circle, feel free if it feels good. Otherwise, just keep going back and forth. And if you are doing full circles at some point, switch up the direction. Notice the difference. If you're doing full circles, be very gentle as you come back. Stay a little lifted. Good. Wherever you're at, go ahead and do one more round. And you'll let the head hang heavy. Good. Take the fingertips of your left hand, place them on your forehead, and then press the head up with the hand. Good. Bring the palms nice and wide. Let the fingertips reach towards either side of the room. Imagine someone pulling your middle fingers. Spread the fingers wide, really reach, reach, reach. Just feel this opening in the chest, under the arms, just simply by reaching. Take a big inhale here. Good, and as we exhale, we're gonna bring the right arm on top of the left in front. So you're crossing your elbows, and now from here, bend at the elbows. And we're gonna come into eagle arms, so fullest expression is wrapping the arms all the way around, trying to touch the palms. Next step back is touching the backs of the hands. Next step from there, you could grab onto the shoulders, but your arms are still crossed. Good. So wherever you're at, take a big inhale and start to lift up through the elbows. Good, and as you exhale, we're gonna pull the elbows down and round. Good, inhale, sit up, lift the elbows up. Exhale, pull them down. And if it feels good, you can do a little rounding in the upper back. One more time, inhale as you raise the elbows up. Good, reaching. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, we'll all come back up through center and unwind. Again, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands cross in front, left hand is on top. So you'll bend in the elbows. Again, same thing, full expression, hands together, backs of the palms, shoulders. So wherever you're at, you might feel one side a little more open than the other. With your inhale, lift up through your elbows. And with your exhale, pull down. Twice more, following your breath as you inhale, up and open. Exhale as you come down. And with your next inhale, we'll all come back through center. Unwind the arms. Exhale, drop the right hand down. Left palm comes up and over, side bending to your right. So that palm faces the earth. Trying to be one long line from left sits bone, kind of rounding up through the curve of the ribs, reaching up and over. You can come down on the forearm if you're able to keep that left sits bone grounded. Get a little deeper stretch here. Open up through the heart. So to do that, you slightly pull that left arm back. Big breath. Good. Now with an exhale, you're going to start to round the heart down, come forward. Let that left hand slide in front. Good. You're going to plant the left hand, and then that right arm is going to follow its path and come right up and over. Good. So you're going to sink through that right sits bone now. Keep your hand on the left hand on the earth, or maybe you come down onto the forearm. Good. Palm, right palm faces the earth. Big breath into the right side body, spinning that right rib cage up towards the sky. Good. With your next exhale, let that right hand come forward. Let the left hand follow. And now your hands are just straight out in front. You're sort of just in a seated forward fold. So You might be more here. You might be laying all the way down, but try to keep those sits bones grounded wherever you're at. Find your depth here. If you can bring the forehead to the earth, great. If not, also great. You can always grab a block if you feel like letting your forehead release, but the floor is too far away. Wherever you're at, just take a big breath into the belly, out the mouth. With your next inhale, we're all just going to roll back up to seated. Bring the arms back out to the sides, up and over the head. And then we're going to exhale, twist to the left. So left hand's going to come down and back, right hand comes forward. Good, we can drop the hands down. Left hand is behind you, right hand is on the left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Walk that left hand in and sort of use it as a secondary spine to sit up a little taller. Good, and then as you exhale, just start to twist from the thoracic mid-back, looking back past your left shoulder if you can. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, just release, come back through center. This time we're going to twist. We're going to bring both our arms up and out, and then we're going to twist to the right. So as we inhale, lift up, and as you exhale, right hand comes back, left hand comes forward. Good, big breath here. And then exhale, let the hands come down. Walk that back arm in close to the body. Sit up nice and tall. And then look back past your right shoulder or in that direction. Couple good breaths right here. Take a big inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, unwind, come back through center. Now we're gonna place our hands on our knees. We're gonna make some circles. So we're gonna imagine that our hips are like a big pot and our spine is a big spoon. And we're gonna come forward and just stir that pot all the way around the rim. So we'll come forward, come to the side, maybe even arching through the back as you come back. So pulling on the knees. Good, as you come forward, let the heart come forward. Good. So one more round in this direction. See if you can link up your breath, maybe inhale forward. Now we're going to switch up the direction. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. You could even exhale forward. Inhale back. Whatever you're already doing, you'll notice. Just keep doing that. One more big, nice circle in this direction. See how much articulation of the spine you can get. Good, then we'll all sit up nice and tall. We'll roll over the knees. We'll come into tabletop pose. We're not going to stay in tabletop too long. We're going to get moving here a little bit. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Press the palms into the earth underneath the shoulders. Let's go ahead and curl the toes under. Start to pull the belly towards the spine and then press into the toes so that you're lifting your knees. You're in a floating table. Your knees are just a few inches off the earth. Try to even out the weight between the feet and the hands. Good, create a little heat. And with your next exhale, you're gonna lift the hips, press the heart towards the thighs. Find your down dog. Really spread the fingers wide. Press into the palms, press into the knuckles. Take a big inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. And then exhale, let the heels fall. Bend in your left knee. Really press through your hands. Good. So that right leg's getting a good stretch. Now inhale, back up to your tippy toes. Exhale, let both heels fall. And bend in your right knee. Press through the hands. Good. Inhale, back up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, both heels down. Press through the palms. Good. Take an inhale. And then start to walk the hands back towards the feet, finding a forward fold. Take a nice bend in the knees. You can always let those feet go a little wider if you're feeling cramped in your forward fold. Make yourself some space. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows with opposite hands if it's comfortable. Just allow gravity to pull the spine down towards the earth, the opposite direction that it's been moving all day. Unless, of course, you've been walking on your hands all day. I don't know what you do. That could totally be possible. Take a big inhale into the belly. Big exhale out the mouth. Good. Go ahead and release the hands back down to the earth. We're all just going to walk the hands forward, find a plank pose. Palms underneath the shoulders, press into the earth. Crown of the head is reaching forward, so the back of the neck is long. So you're not looking up, you're looking down at the floor. Good, probably about 8 inches in front. Press through the heels, pull the belly up towards the spine. Good. Good, drop down to the right knee, and then take your right foot and kick it back to the right. So it's gonna look like a little kickstand, right? And we're gonna open up. So we're going to spin onto that right knee and then flatten out the left foot. It'll be in line with the knee. Press into the outer edge of the left foot. It's parallel with the back edge of the mat. Lift up your left arm. Press the hips forward. Good. Take a couple big breaths right here. Open up through the heart. Press the hips forward. And exhale, we're going to bring that left hand down, press back into our plank. Take a nice big breath here. Feel the heat being created. Feel the activation of your muscles, that aliveness that's happening. With your next exhale, you'll drop down to the left knee. And you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to kick that left foot back into the left, so it's a little kickstand. And then come onto the left knee, extend the right leg long, so you're pressing into the outer edge of that right foot. And check in, see if that right foot is in line with the knee. Sometimes there's a tendency for it to be super far forward. Go ahead and slide it back. Good, and then lift up through the right arm. So open up through the chest, right? So you can even put your palm on your right shoulder, spin it open and back. Good, then lift up, press the hips forward. Good, big breath here. Reach with the arms like we do when we were seated and we were reaching the arms to both sides of the walls. Reach the arms up to the ceiling, press the arm into the earth. Good, exhale, let that right hand come down, come back into plank. Big breath in plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, lift feet, cross the ankles. We're gonna let the elbows hug straight back so they hug the rib cage as we slow lower all the way down. Release the feet, press the tops of the feet down, reach the toes back, press the hips down, pull the shoulder blades down towards the glutes, and then lift the back of the heart. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under, press up through table and through plank, and then lift the hips, find your down dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way towards your hands with your feet, finding your forward fold. Good. Inhale, find a flat back, so press through your feet, straighten the legs, slide the hands up to the thighs, shoulder blades squeeze back and down. So there's a tendency to round here. Really start to flare the sits bones back. Good. Crown of the head reaches forward, heart reaches towards the earth, but shoulder blades pull back and together. Exhale, bend in the knees, forward fold. Plant the hands next to the feet, step that right foot back. Good, drop down to the right knee. Inhale, hands come to either the thigh or above the head. Reaching up, good. Keep your lunge here, but really press through the heel of the front foot. Good, so you're sort of engaging through that front leg instead of just falling into it. Beautiful, take a big breath. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot, curl the back toes under. We're going to step forward to fold, maybe moving through a half split on the way there. Good. Release the head down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands plant next to the feet, step the left foot back. Come down onto the left knee. Hands come up on the inhale, either to the thigh or above the head. Press into the right foot. Good. Exhale, let the hands come down to frame. Turn the toes under, lift the back knee, step back, find plank. Drop down to the knees. We'll all find child's pose, either big toes to touch, knees wide, or keep the knees together. Either way. And the hips back towards the heels. Let the forehead come down, reach the hands forward. Big breath into the upper back. Bigger exhale. Big breath into the lower back. Bigger, slower exhale. With your next inhale, we're all going to start to slither forward, coming onto the belly. We're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders, press the tops of the feet into the mat, and imagine that you're pressing down and away with the feet, like the feet are trying to crawl to the wall behind you. Good. So press down so much that maybe the kneecaps lift up. And with your inhale, start to press into your hands and maybe find a full cobra. Pressing all the way up. Maybe the arms straighten, maybe they don't. You're somewhere in between, that's fine. Listen to your low back. It should not hurt or be screaming. Take a big inhale wherever you're at. Good, and exhale, slowly roll all the way back down. And release onto the mat. We're all going to meet on our backs, so you can flip over, meet me there, but take your time, especially if that was really hard on your low back. Maybe give yourself a breath or two before you flip over. Hopefully it wasn't very hard on your low back. Hopefully you didn't let it be. But if you did, that's okay. Once you're on your back, we're going to bend the knees and plant the feet. So that low back should be fairly grounded. And we can windshield wiper the knees, let the knees go wide, let both legs fall to one side, then the other. Good. Come back through center. Pull the knees in towards the belly or the chest. Bring the tops of the hands onto the knees and start to make circles by pressing the knees away, pulling them in. Good. And go in the opposite direction. Now from here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, reach between the knees. We're going to reach for the outside edges of our feet. If they don't quite reach there, no big deal. Grab onto the ankles or even the shins. Try to keep that low back grounded as you come into reclined Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly, cobbler's pose, goes by many names. And if this feels really great, you can stay right here. Or if you want to go to the next place, we'll come into happy baby. So keep pulling the knees down towards the earth, but the eyes of the feet, the soles of the feet, look at the sky. Low back and knees keep pressing down, pulling down with the arms. Good. You can rock side to side. Sort of happy baby or dead bug. Maybe you play with straightening one leg and then straightening the other. Maybe you don't. Whenever you are done playing with your happy baby, we'll just hug the knees back in towards the belly. We'll plant the feet. And we'll slide the left leg out towards the left corner of the mat. Slide the right leg out towards the right corner of the mat. Let the palms face up and then walk the shoulder blades in towards one another and see if you can really puff up the chest, really exaggerate this puffing up of the chest. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, let the shoulder blades release. Let the back of the heart melt back down towards the earth. Back of the neck can be nice and long. So we're going to move into the Yoga Nidra section of class. So if you need to grab a blanket to put over your body temperature will most certainly cool down. If your low back feels a little tight or a little achy, placing a bolster or a pillow underneath your knees can be very helpful for that. You can also grab a pillow, a thin pillow for under your head and neck. Just try to make yourself nice and comfortable. You're going to be here for about 30 minutes as I walk you through your Yoga Nidra practice. So you want to try to get comfortable so that you won't need to move. I'll give you a few breaths, a few moments to collect yourself. Get yourself where you want to be. All right. So you probably are already ready, lying down in Shavasana, your body stretched out, feet apart, palms of the hands turned upwards and your eyes closed. Make all necessary adjustments so that you are as comfortable as possible, because you will try to make no movement, neither conscious nor unconscious. Remember that you are about to practice Yoga Nidra, a psychic sleep, and that you have only to maintain an awareness of hearing and feeling. The body sleeps, but the mind remains awake. You must remain alert so that your mind does not sleep. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel a cool calm spreading throughout the body. And as you breathe out, feel your cares and worries flowing out of you, dropping away. Begin to become aware of your body and relax yourself completely. Make yourself physically calm and steady. Feel that the legs are relaxed, the trunk, the head, the arms and the hands are relaxed. Develop an awareness of your physical body right from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. And say in your mind, Om. Begin to relax yourself by breathing normally and becoming aware of the breath as it moves between the navel and the throat. Simply have an awareness of your natural breath. Allowing the wave of breath from navel to throat, throat to navel, rock you into a peaceful state. We'll now begin the rotation of consciousness, an awareness of the different parts of the body. The consciousness should move around the body and keep moving. As it moves, it changes into prana, the vital energy, in the form of a current of energy. You do not want to concentrate too hard on any one part, but let your mind jump freely from one part to the next. The right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, right hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Jump back to the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, heel, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, thigh, right hip, waist, armpit, right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, right wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, back to the left toes, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, top of the left foot, sole, left heel, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, thigh, hip, waist, left armpit, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the left hand, palm of the hand, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Now move to the back of the body, to the back of the head where it touches the floor. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole spine, the right hip, the left hip, the right glute, the left glute, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, right ankle, left ankle, right heel, left heel. back to the top of the head, the forehead, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right nostril, the left nostril, the right cheek, the left cheek, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, the jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, the upper abdomen, the lower abdomen, the groin, the right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, right toes, left toes, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms together, the whole back, the whole front, the whole head together, the whole body together. Visualize the whole body. Intensify your awareness of the whole body. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between your body and the floor. Feel the floor holding you to its bosom like a baby in its arms. Now concentrate on your body as if you are seeing it from the outside. Look on your body as an object. See your head, your clothes, your whole body from top to bottom, lying in Shavasana on the floor. See your body as an object, a reflection in an imaginary mirror. You are looking at your own reflection in the mirror, and you see yourself lying on the floor. Your feet, legs, abdomen, chest, arms, hands, clothing, nose, closed eyes, forehead, hair, everything reflected in that mirror. Begin to bring your attention to your natural, quiet breath. Become aware of the breath as it moves through the nostrils. Let the natural breath flow through both nostrils and meet at the top of the nose to form a triangle. The natural breath enters through the nostril openings, moves upwards, and draws together to form a triangle with its apex in the eyebrow center. Be aware of the breath passing through both nostrils. Think of the breath as starting separately from a distance and drawing near, uniting in the eyebrow center. Now concentrate on each breath and try to determine its temperature. Move back and forth between each nostril and compare the temperatures. In yoga, we say the left nostril breath is Ida, moon, and the right is the sun. The left breath, the moon, is cooler. The right breath, the sun, is warmer. Continue your awareness of breathing, but now imagine that you are breathing through alternate nostrils, in through one, out through the other, up and down the sides of the triangle and back. Begin to imagine a well. Imagine a well and that you are looking into that well. The well is dark and deep, a cylindrical tunnel into the depths of the earth. There is a bucket on a chain. You lower it into the well, and it moves into the abysmal darkness. You can feel the bucket on the chain in the depths, but you cannot see it. Now pull the bucket up out of the darkness and into the light. We'll lower the bucket back again, but this time, if you wish, you can get into the bucket, and I will lower you down and pull you back up again. Now the bucket is winding down, and you are descending slowly through the light and moving into the darkness, the unknown, all-pervading darkness, complete darkness and emptiness all around. So dark you cannot see yourself, but you can know and feel that you are. You descend a little further with complete awareness that you are. Now, I am winding you back up through the darkness and into the dim light. From the dim light into daylight and out of the well. Bring your awareness to the present and make sure you are not sleeping. Relax all of your efforts. Bring your attention to the natural breath. The natural breath flowing in and out of the nostrils. Maintain your awareness of the breath, and at the same time, develop your awareness of physical relaxation. An awareness of relaxation and awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of the physical existence of your body. Develop an awareness of your body and visualize your body lying on the floor. Take your mind out and visualize the surrounding room. Let your mind become completely external, but do not open your eyes. You are practicing Yoga Nidra. Become aware of this. Lie quietly until your attention is completely externalized. Begin to slowly move your body, taking your time, knowing that there is no hurry. When you are sure that you are wide awake, roll over to one side and sit up slowly with your eyes closed. Begin to rub the palms of your hands together pretty vigorously. You're trying to create some heat between the palms. And once your palms begin to feel warm, we'll place the palms over the eyes. Take a big inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Begin to open the eyes and let some light come through between the fingers. Gently drop the hands down. Your Yoga Nidra practice is complete. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me this evening.